Oh Lord, why am I awake? Boy, I wish this weekend would have lasted just a little bit longer. Because now I'm out of words. I don't have anything to talk about. And I know some things may have went down last night while I was asleep. I went to sleep early, y'all. I lost one of my high school friends. Now, it was so wild that yesterday they announced to us yesterday she died. Her daughter found her dead Sunday. It was, that her daughter found her dead Sunday. Like, her daughter said that usually when she go in her mama room, her mama tell her, girl, get out my damn room. And she said she went in and she was like, oh, I ain't even finna mess with her. She's sleeping real good. And she said hours went by and she went back in and she was still sleeping real good. Good morning, TC. And she said I had to go over and touch her. And she didn't move. She was cold. They called me Auntie Sean. And that was, oh my God, it just broke my heart. And then, speaking of travel, ever since we got out of high school, we would say, hey, let's go to Savannah for this date. Let's go here. Let's go there. The last trip that we all went on, we did a Miami trip. We stayed on Collins, right on South Beach. And we had a real good time. So that's why I was, out of it yesterday. One of my high school girlfriends, and then she was my travel buddy. It's a group of, it's usually like 6 of us. We all went to high school together. I've been knowing some girls, some twins. We've been friends since 6th grade. So it's the twins, a girl I met, and child, this is so crazy, child. I met her when I went to alternative school. But the weird thing about that was she stayed around the corner from the twins. And she was actually friends with the twin that I was friend with. So it's a set of twins. Me and one of the twin sisters, we was the besties. Still is besties. She's my bestie. And then her twin sister, her and the girl I met at alternative school, they were besties. And so we all became good girlfriends. And then we had the young lady that passed away on Sunday. She entered the group when we got in high school. And then we got another person who they'll come on the trips with us. But for the most part, it's 5. It's 5 girls. We always been on trips together. We always plan out what we gonna do this year, girl. Let's get this shit together so we can be ready. I know, TC. So basically, we lost one of our travel buddies. The last trip we went on, 2 people said they couldn't go, so it was just the 4 of us. It was one of the twins, my friend B, and then I'm gonna say S, and then me. It was the 4 of us. We all were together. We got matching tattoos. Shit. When was this? This was like in I think it was in 21 when we went on this trip. But we are like, we finna be some goddamn hot girls. We gonna be on some hot girl shit. We finna go to Miami. We taking pictures in our bathing suits. We finna be up and down Collins with our bathing suits, bar hopping, We got down, went and got dressed. We said, let's go get tattoos. We out here getting tattoos, matching tattoos. Everybody got something that represented them. Actually, it's six, but one of them so damn weird. We don't know whether or not she gonna go. We done been bamboozled by her ass so many times. The sixth person, the last time she traveled with us. I don't know if y'all know this, but when we were like in our 30s, we all started going down to Savannah for St. Patrick's Day. You know, they throw something in the river and it turns green, and everybody down on the streets, and we having a good time. So she was like, I want to ride down with y'all, but I'm going to stay at the hotel with my cousin. We get to the hotel, we all check into our we said we did a 2 bedroom suite, and we all, two girls to a room. Honey, she called herself trying to, say, well, I couldn't get in touch with my cousin, so can I stay the night here with y'all tonight? We like, yeah, you can stay. She ended up sleeping on that hard ass cot for like the whole weekend. And we felt like, okay, bitch, you should just give all of us a portion of what we pay. We done divided this up. We one of them twins, she do the math real, real good. So she had done this how much it gonna cost. We rent a car. This how much the hotel costs. This how much we got to pay, and da 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 da. So she was like, oh nah, bitch, you gonna have to give each and every last one of us this amount of money right here, because you infringed on our weekend. You weren't supposed to be in here. We all paid for this. So you got to put in your portion. And yesterday when we all found out, social media is a hell of a thing. Somebody ended up sending a rest in peace to S. Uh, They sent the rest in peace to S. And it was a picture of them. And we didn't know. When somebody in your family pass away, you ain't reaching out to everybody. You gonna really make sure that the family know, and you gonna get around to telling the friends. Yeah, you got to have that mathematic. You got to have that the algebra. Baby, when I tell you she do them down, she do them figures. She do them figures. We got 5 people in the chat. Come on, give me 3 more likes. But so we have a group chat. Every morning we all get on, and like I said, I've been knowing them twins since 6th grade. And then I met the others, once we got in high school. So we got us a we got a text chat every morning. We saying good morning. Y'all have a wonderful day. Love y'all girls. What y'all doing this weekend? Come on, this is what we do. But this is the 4 of us. It's the 4 of us. we got um we got like a travel chat with the ones that travel with us, but we got the 4 of us. We the 4 that if the other 2 don't want to go, we know we going, right? So one of the girls in the four group, I got, I've been getting up every morning at 4 o'clock. I shocked them yesterday because I got up yesterday morning and I was like, good morning, ladies. I want y'all to have a wonderful day. And yeah, I love y'all. I see y'all later on in the day. So they wake up, they like, bitch, how you got down, get up before us? and you text first. Usually I'm the last motherfucker to get in there and text. And the last time anyone spoke to her within the group was on Friday. They said she was really good spirits. And she was talking about how she set her children down and she was showing them that if anything happened to me, this how y'all need to pay these bills. And this is this and this is this. You know, this is so crazy to me, y'all. This is so crazy to me. I'm wondering if she had an inkling or a clue. Um, she had lupus and she was diabetic. But for the most part, she had changed. She changed her life, and this was like maybe 10 years ago. She started eating more healthier. She was still smoking that weed, baby, but she started eating more healthier, and she started to, try and change her life around based on her health needs. And I don't know if sometimes I be believing that sometimes the good Lord will give you a clue that you need to settle some things with people because I'm coming to get you. So just go ahead on and settle some things with some people. Yesterday afternoon, one of the twins came and picked me up. And like I was saying before, we saw somebody put a thing on social media. We have a guy friend that we hang out with. He sent it to the twin, and she put it in our chat. And I'm reading the thing. It's her and a girl on the picture. Look like it could probably be one of her coworkers or, somebody she done met along the way. But they were like, and I'm thinking that this coworker from a job that she been recently on because nobody knew of this person. So she was like, "I can't believe you gone. I'm gonna miss you, friend. Rest in peace." Now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that, oh, what the hell, Sonya, sending that for? And I'm not wanting to register that. Oh God, I said this child name. I'm not wanting to register that it was Ashley S. I saw two ladies on the picture, but I didn't want to say it was S. So basically, one of the twins, she came and picked me up yesterday, and she was like, "We ain't gonna believe this," but as soon as I opened up my Facebook, the very first post I saw was another person posting her, and they was saying something like, "I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about me posting this, but this was my dog, and I'm gonna miss her." And I'm like, oh my God, y'all, it's true. Somebody else I seen it on Facebook. Read this. And I had a screenshot and I put it in our chat. So, we still saying, oh, nah, we ain't going for this shit. She said, when I get off work, I'm coming to pick you up and we gonna go to her house. And we pulled up, we seen her daughter leaving. But we still saw there was a car in the driveway, so we went ahead on and we went. We went to the door and her sister answered the door and she was just standing there looking at us and she was just shaking her head like, no. But so she was like, oh nah, y'all better get it out. Y'all better get it out. We done fell into each other. We done went and got back in the car because on the way we saying to ourselves, is it appropriate for us to pull up? But her family been on us for years. Been on us for years. Bitch, I'm 49 years old. Been on this girl since ninth grade. So we pull up. We saying to ourselves, is it appropriate Twin called her husband. He's like, man, that's y'all girl. They y'all go on fucking trips together. Y'all travel buddies. Y'all been friends since high school. Bitch, y'all better pull up. Y'all better pull up. So she was just like, we understand. Once we got our crying out, we got back in the car. We crying. And I'm like, come on, we got to go on in here and face it. Come on, let's get out. We got to go on in here and face it. So we get out the car and we go on up to the door. They let us in. And they explained to us that she was found on Sunday. She died in her sleep. And I lost a good friend, y'all. Oh my God. Another friend. Y'all know I came to y'all with this in damn September. I came to y'all with this in September. I explained to y'all in September I lost a friend that I've been knowing since high school. Who would have thought that you going to get to a point where you start losing your good friends? I ain't that motherfucking old, bitch. Oh my God. You expect to see these type of things when you get maybe in your 60s and 70s. I ain't even hit 50 yet. I haven't. And the crazy part is, I actually got a phone call from the twin before we even found out about her death. And we was talking about the friend who died last month. And I was explaining to the twin, I was like, basically, I just felt like I wasn't going to make it through that surgery. I was so afraid to have that surgery. And I decided that I was going to go back to doing things. Go back to traveling, going on my girls' trips, even traveling with Club Chat. I met some people with Club Chat. And so I want to travel with them and have some fun. I done been on a trip with some Club Chat people. We had a really good time. We was goofy and silly. And yeah, I said next year because I'm going to give myself till December when I go back and get my MRIs. They check to see if they actually repaired the leak. I'm sure they did. But I'm going to live. I'm going to start back living. I think that if COVID took you out, then reclaim your life because I sure am going to reclaim mine. I got out a chat yesterday and said I'm finna go to lunch with Papa Smurf. He invited me to breakfast. I told him let's do lunch. I said I'm going to lunch with Papa Smurf. And while I'm on the phone with Papa Smurf, I get the text. And I'm like, oh man, they said one of my friends passed away. Then, we still on the phone talking. He telling me he's sorry for the loss. And I get a phone call while on the phone with him. And it's them, it's the group, it's two and three. And we got to talk about the fact that we lost four. And I'm like, well, they calling. I'll give you a call back. I ain't even get to go to lunch with Papa Smurf. But we did. We spent time, and the three of us, we spent time together. Y'all know, a bitch like me, we gonna take some pictures, baby. That group chat so full of pictures of, on Sundays we do sports bars, lounges, to look at the game. After the game go off, it turns into a club. We don't leave that motherfucker till like midnight. I got all them pictures on there. Well, we having a real fucking good time. And that's what I plan on doing. I do. When I'm able to drive again, I plan on doing just that. I plan on reclaiming my life and having a real fucking good time. I told 2 and 3 yesterday, I was like, look at here, y'all. If y'all don't be with me, I'm telling you, I'm going by myself. And I think that the last time I actually traveled was 2020. Actually, 2020, I went on like 5 damn trips. I went to Miami twice, Orlando twice. I went to Cherokee Casino with some club chat people. I actually went on more trips than that, come to think of it. I went to West Palm. Mainly, I did a whole lot of Florida vacays. Um, I went to Cherokee, and me and my brother, we did like a little short road trip here in Georgia, because we were going looking for something. But 2020 was the last time I had a good experience and had some really fun times. When we went to Orlando, we took the kids to Disney World, turned back around, came home, I went to Miami. We stayed on Collins. No, we stayed on Ocean. I could look out the window on my balcony, and there go the ocean. Oh child, I had so much fun. We then turned around in 2021, and that's when I did the 4 of us girls trip to Miami. And then I started having them damn seizures, and that took me out the game. Took me out the motherfucking game. Surely did. That's how that went. Y'all, when I retired from Delta Airlines, I said I'm finna go get me a hotel job, cause a bitch got flight benefits until she die, till she leave out this motherfucker. Got flight benefits, and guess what? When I know this for a fact, because when my grandfather passed away, my grandmother was still able to fly for free on Delta. Now, when you traveling out the country, that's a whole nother thing. You got to pay them taxes, baby. But for the most part, I can just say, fuck it, pack a bag, go to the airport, and say any minute, mighty mo. Which I used to do all the fucking time. Before I retired from Delta, if I had some time off, I would go to the airport and say any minute, mighty mo. And I would just get on the plane and go. I would just go. I done landed in some real peculiar places, but I had the right to fly for free. I had the right to just pay the taxes to go internationally, and that's exactly what the fuck I did. So I missed that, and I'm gonna start back doing that, y'all. So I guess the moral of the story this morning is I woke up at 4 a.m. to use the bathroom. I looked at Sean Bradley's video, and he's talking about the travel, and I'm thinking to myself the whole time I'm listening, damn, I just lost one of my travel partners. It's now gonna be a threesome, cause the other twin don't like to go, and the other girl, she's a damn scammer. So y'all, this is my point of the video. If you all are not living your lives and having a good time, I don't give a fuck if you find entertainment and going to bingo every week. But my suggestion is you do whatever make you happy. Go outside. Live a lot. Not a little, but a lot. Live a lot. have some great memories. So when you get old, you could be like my grandparents and y'all can sit around, your grandbabies can sit around and listen to you talk about the fun times you had with your girlfriends. And you know, I guess the reason why I came to y'all with it because like I said, I was so upset when I got home. I just went to sleep. So I have to release this. I have to get it off of me. And for the most part yesterday, I was the strong one. I was the strong one. They cried. I cried. I ain't gonna lie, I cried. But they cried. I think when we were at her house, I was reacting off the twin. But when we first got the information, we out on the three-way, and they just going ham. I'm sitting here with tears rolling down my face, but I'm trying to be joking. I'm trying to, change the subject and tell them that we gotta find out for real, y'all. Y'all stop cutting up. But tears still streaming down my face. And I'm really trying to, lighten the mood, make these girls strong. Y'all bitches being weak. Be strong, bitch. And joking. When we first started going to Savannah, we knew we were going down there, and it was St. Patrick's Day. But we we went the first time we went on a bus trip. After that, we said buses ain't for us. So we gonna drive down. Cause it ain't that far from Atlanta. So we started driving down. When we started driving down, we was inviting S to go. And all of a sudden one year she was like, I ain't going down now because of I never even really looked into it, but she was like, they was killing the black midgets and we were like, girl, we go down there to be cute. We go down there to have a good time. We go down there to flirt. Yes, bitch, we gonna have on our best St. Patrick Day t-shirts. Represent our crew. Everybody might have their name on the back of their shirt. We represent our crew. We gonna figure out the best t-shirt. And I'm like, bitch, we ain't going down there to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We going down there to have a really good fucking time. You got to admit, we've had fun times going to Savannah in March. You got to admit that. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I always look forward to those trips because St. Patrick's Day is either a day before or a day after my mama's birthday. And it kind of knocked me off of that. You know what I'm saying? It kind of knocked me off of sitting around and feeling sorry for the fact that I don't have my mama no damn more. So I'm like, damn, girl, we go down here to have fun. And I don't, a lot of people say that they got the best seafood, but I'm going to tell you something now. Charleston, Savannah, everything on the coast of the East Coast, going all the way up into Maine, you're going to be able to get some really good seafood. We're going down here to get some good seafood. We're going to have some great restaurant experiences. We want to be on the boardwalk and we want to have some good times. Usually when we stay at the Marriott, and it's a resort. And they have the golf. They have the golfing. It's a golfing resort. The only thing we got to do is get on that ferry, come across the river, and we were all the action at. No, wait, it's not, because the Marriott on the boardwalk side, we started staying at is it a Hilton? It's still a Marriott property, but it's not the actual Marriott. But anyways, child, cause y'all know Marriott bought out some hotel chains. But we come across that river on the ferry. They done dyed the river green for the festivities. You got street food. You have restaurants, and to me, it reminded me of a mini Freaknik. We used to have so much fucking fun at Freaknik. So when we started going to Savannah, we going to Freaknik. Fuck that. We ain't going out here to celebrate no damn leprechauns and whatever they talking about. We down here to have us a good time with other people. And believe it or not, you know that the people of our complexion, we gon' take over and we gon' have a really good time. Believe that. And once we get off that boardwalk and we start exploring the city and we start going shopping and going to all the nice, good seafood restaurants, that's what we were going for. So guess what, y'all? We already done started planning our Savannah trip for March because and see y'all, you know when it was the Vegas thing, I could never do Vegas because we going on a birthday trip for me. So yeah, y'all. But I will be, whatever club chat do next year, I will be involving myself in that. I will be, y'all gonna see me vlogging because that's what I do. Like I said, I done got over the doxing thing. When they started doxing, I stopped sharing a whole lot of my life stuff. But I've gotten over that. Now, you might see, we might get out the damn. See, I think I'm like, I think I'm like on site April. On site April, they say she jump out the car, she twerking. Baby, I still like to get a good twerking in now. Don't get it twisted. But I'm still modest and ladylike too. Y'all, thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all. If you want to donate to the channel, you can by sending me a cash out over at Justlovely 414. I'm out of sorts, y'all, but I had to come and talk to y'all. I did. I woke up too early. I ain't finna tell Papa Smurf good morning because he gonna be like, I wanna come and take you to breakfast. Get up. I ain't ready for all that. I call him around lunchtime. If he wanna go somewhere, then we can. But y'all have a good one. Thank you again for listening to me ramble on about my travel partner leaving here. And I know she's in a better place. And again, if you would like to donate, you can at $Justlovely 414. Bye, y'all.